Episode 92, All the Everything podcast. I'm Billy. That's Tim.
Well, welcome back to our summer short series where we give you a 30-minute-ish episode, just ish episode, just to you can take it like a little bite-sized thing, get it done with, get back with your day, but you don't miss our amazing episodes. So we have a great one for you guys today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. Well, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Are you ready, my friend?
You better believe it. Let's get into all the everything, y'all.
All the everything. 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 Podcast! Welcome to the madness.
Well, welcome back to yet another amazing episode of All the Everything podcast. As always, I'm one of your co-hosts, Tim Sawhook, and I'm joined by Billy. Fill in the blank for yourself, Parchman. Billy, welcome to the show.
Just so you all know, he just did. We just edited out his first introduction, and I'm for the first time ever. I was like, "You can't say that." You can't say. We gotta redo.
So. It was in my head. I had to get it out, and now it's gone. You guys will never know, but it was really funny though.
It was funny.
Just maybe not appropriate, but. But you know, the timeline have shifted like our conspiracy theories from last week. So
that's right.
And I lost my mind for a minute, but I'm back, and I'm letting you guys fill in the blank with whatever nickname you wanted to give Billy this episode. That's why I left the blank for you.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you.
So, in our little summer series here today, Billy, we're going to give them a little fun topic that they love so much and they keep asking for. So, what are we talking about today, my friend?
Well, yeah, today is one of my favorite types of episodes because this episode we've done multiple times, and it is question roulette. That's right.
Yes.
We don't know what questions are next, so it's going to be crazy. It can range from serious, funny, heartfelt. You never know what's about to happen, and so that makes it kind of exciting. And you get to know a little bit more about us. And so, question roulette. That's right.
Like it or not, you get to know more of what's going on inside our brains. And sometimes it's not appropriate, but we're going to keep it nice and family oriented going forward. Deal, Billy?
That's right.
Is that a deal?
That's right. Let's
shake
deal.
on it.
Boom, there we go.
Boom. Perfect. All right. We've only recorded one other episode today. I feel like we've recorded 15. I've already lost my mind.
Right.
All right.
Right.
But that's how we do it.
We're a little loopy. Yeah, we're a little loopy.
So I have my handy dandy app that gives us the random questions. I swipe it. Okay. Have no idea what's coming up. So the app is called 21 Questions, and it has way more than 21 questions, actually. I think there's actually 9,000 questions on the app. I just looked at it today. And with that, it breaks it down to all kinds of fun categories. They have things for you and like your spouse, you and friends, icebreakers, all kinds of different things. But today's category is called road trips. Not necessarily about things you do on a road trip, but conversations you may have in the car. Questions just to keep your mind busy while you're driving for hours on end, right? Okay.
Sure. Okay.
So,
yeah.
Billy, you're going to answer first.
Oh, gosh.
All right?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Swipe one. Okay. All right, I have my answer for this. All right. Who or what has the most obnoxious fan base? I think I have an answer for that. I think that you're going to say. Be true to yourself, Billy. Say it.
Okay. The most obnoxious fan base. I'm going through my list because there's quite a few different routes I could go here. Being from the great city of Tuscaloosa, with the shadows of Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium right behind my shoulder. You know, obnoxious. I'm going to go and and I say this, I share fandom with these people, a lot of these people as well.
Okay.
Because I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. That was my home team growing up.
Gotcha.
But if you've ever gone down to Baton Rouge during football season and went to a football game as a visiting opponent to Death Valley and the LSU Tigers, oh my gosh, that is an experience all in itself.
Why is that though? Why? How they the most? I thought you were going to say Auburn. Like, come on.
No, Auburn. Now Auburn, yes, they're our little sister.
There he
You know,
goes. There
okay,
it is.
but LSU, they're just
Yeah.
okay. So last time we went, I was
Yeah.
driving. I was driving in our red Corolla.
Yeah.
It was me and a buddy. And as we're driving through like this fraternity row, and they're all like got their signs out, the fraternity brothers for parking. Like I would ever pay them $100 to park because God knows what they would do to my car.
Yeah, exactly.
But we had the windows rolled down, and they're just giving it to us, and they're like, "You virgins!" And I'm like, "I have a child." Like, and then we pull up, and we're on campus, and oh gosh, the food just smells amazing. Like their tailgate,
Oh,
awesome.
sure.
The food smells amazing, but this one dude was just drunk, just like sitting there, couldn't move. And he sees us walking up, and we got all our Bama gear on. And he gets this biggest like toothless smile on his face. And he points to his calf, and he has one of those little boys peeing on the Alabama symbol,
Oh
like
my gosh.
yeah.
Yes.
And just overall, and I know a lot of people might say Alabama is the most obnoxious, they do that with winners, but LSU to experience that.
Yeah.
And I do have a lot more Auburn friends that are really close that we can we will play with each other and pick at each
Yeah.
other, but LSU is a whole nother level.
Okay.
Like they'll go up Tiger Bait and start forming. They'll have like 30 people around you chanting Tiger Bait as you walk through the thing, and it gets kind of scary, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that. I thought you were going to lean in hard to Auburn. So
yeah. Tennessee's up there as well. Tennessee I was going to kind of go with Tennessee, but LSU kind of takes the cake there. And I say that, but on Saturdays we fight, but on Sundays, we wear the same colors, and so there you go.
There you go. All right. Yeah. I think you handled that with some diplomacy.
I hope so.
Even though God knows your heart, Billy, and He knows you're lying. You want to see Auburn. I know you did. All right. So for me, my first instinct was to say, because I'm a huge Yankees fan, I was going to say Red Sox fans are the worst. Mm-hmm. They're the worst. They're obnoxious. They're rude. They're all the things that I don't like about baseball fans. But what I will give them, though, and why I'm not choosing them, is because they are loyal to their team, win, lose, or draw. They don't, they're going to be ride or dies. They're not going to give up and be like, I don't like them. And then when they win,
they're not
like
bandwagons. Yeah, they're not bandwagons. Yeah.
But you know who is bandwagon fans, and I cannot stand, is the Cincinnati Bengals fans. So
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Got it, genetically through my parents who are both from Pittsburgh area. And living in Cincinnati as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan is kind of like living hell, because everywhere you go, like, oh, if you have anything Steelers on, oh my God, you suck. Or if you see somebody you've known forever and you're just wearing a hat, I didn't know you were a Steelers fan. Oh, I hate you now. It's like, give it a break. And so all you get is crap around here from Bengals fans. But here's what Bengals fans, even when they have Joe Burrow and they got T. Higgins and everybody going on, and they win and then they lose, they jump on and off the bandwagon so much. Like, so if they start with a crappy season where they're like 1-5, immediately everybody I give up on them. This team sucks. They need to fire everybody. Blah blah blah. They never are ride or dies around here. Now, are there some? Yes, but mostly from what I experienced in all my life living here, as a growing up and as an adult, is that they jump on and off the bandwagon, and it is the most annoying thing, and just the fact that the Bengals, like, I just don't like them at all.
We both picked Tigers, so there you go.
All connected to Joe Burrow at the end of the day. Right?
Oh, that's true. That is true. Gross.
All right, so no, we did that. Okay, moving along to our next question. Let's see. What would you say is your worst habit?
Ooh,
I'll go first on this one.
Yeah.
I was thinking, waiting for you. And I'm like, dang it, I got to go first. My worst habit might sound self-righteous or something. I don't mean it to sound like that. I mean, everyone has bad habits, right? Like little things that drive other people crazy or whatever. And I'm thinking more in my family, just like my immediate family, because that's who you hear it from the most, right? I would say probably that I'm too much of an OCD clean freak, and I like micromanage everybody in the house if they're trying to like clean anything, or if they did clean anything, or I'm getting on them about leaving some shoes behind. When at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, but like I get like
Right.
so hyper fixated on like, why isn't that cleaned up? Why did you do this? How did you wipe it like that? Did you not see there's still crumbs here? Like, and I'm just
Yeah.
spewing it before I'm even thinking. And I try to rein it in, but it's hard. Like when I like to be clean and I like want things in a certain way, and other people don't do them that way, you know. But we just celebrated 28 years of marriage, so with that comes compromise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And our bedroom is the worst with Leslie. Leslie's amazing at so many things. She doesn't like to clean. It's just not her jam. She's content to live in chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this before on the podcast, and she knows right now what I'm getting ready to say is that she's an amazing wife, but a horrible roommate. That's all I would say. Having to coexist in that bedroom. Like the house is a little bit easier. I can escape to my basement here where I have everything really clean and organized, you know, so I feel safe down here. The middle floor, pretty good, but upstairs, no. It's always just stuff everywhere. But so I say all that to say that it's probably got to be my worst habit is just being hyper fixated and not allowing people just to live their life and not do it exactly like me. Because like Leslie will go to do the dishes, right? And she starts loading it in. And I was like, you see me load these dishes forever. Like clearly the glasses go over here in a row and the bowls go over here. Hers, it's like sloppy Joe style. Anything goes anywhere and it goes in. And I'm like, don't you? And she's like, just walk away. Just leave me alone. And I have to just walk away. And lo and behold, the dishes come out and they're still clean. But it's way more efficient to do it my way.
If you put a bowl on the bottom, the top's not going to get washed.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly. See, Billy understands. But yeah, I would say by far, unless I'm overlooking some big character flaw on my end, that it's got to be the obsessive OCD, getting on people for cleanliness and micromanaging everybody.
Yeah.
What about you? That I admitted my sins, Billy.
Okay, so if you were to ask Michelle, I think she would say the thing that drives her nuts the most is this is terrible. I mean, it's the opposite. Like I'm the Leslie. I'm not like
Leslie's gonna love you now.
So like before I go to bed or whatever, like I will always like put my socks, like take my socks off and put them right beside they're on the floor beside the bed. Mm-hmm. And then there might be a couple of days before I pick them up or right before the cleaning ladies come. You might have like clothes that's like laid right behind, like beside my bed on my side. Drives her crazy. I probably should do better. I know that's probably for her my worst trait. For me, the thing that annoys me the most is just, and this is a mental like anxiety type thing that I deal with, especially like with the girls or just like, I know that there's nothing I can do to extend my life a millisecond longer than God has intended. Right. I understand.
Right.
The same thing goes for my family. Just the anxiousness of like, if they're not like right now, like Chloe is off. She's in Gatlinburg with her grandma. They're having a little getaway this week. I'm super excited. They're going to have a blast. But especially like when they're driving, not that my mother-in-law's ever drove. She actually, she drives the speed limit or maybe like right under it. Like no issues like that. But like, she's on a long trip without me. I'm not the one driving. I'm not the one in control. And that's something that I struggle with. And I know that. And I do my best to not helicopter parent. Like, I don't want that. I want them to live life and to experience life. But on the inside, the way I feel, I think that's the most annoying to me. So that would be my two things, just to be completely vulnerable with you all. Just know that is something that I know that I do, and I'm not going to let them suffer for that. if that makes
for
any
your
sense.
anxieties and
But I will be
control.
in the inset, in my mind, be like, oh, and then I just have to pray and give it to God. I mean, that's all I can do. So
Literally, Jesus take the wheel, right?
yeah,
Literally.
exactly. 100%. Yeah. So there you go.
Okay. Next question. This is going to go to you first. This is going to be a tough one, I think.
Oh,
What's the
God.
most beautiful place you've ever seen? Or
Oh, the most beautiful.
we'll extend it to like ever travel to or whatever, maybe not just
Okay.
on TV or anything.
Oh, the
And
most
I know both of us have seen
beautiful.
a lot of things, so it's going to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So one of my, this isn't my answer, but one of my favorite places is Castaway Cay, Disney's
Yeah.
private island, on the adult side. Like just getting one of those seats and sitting it right in the water and
Yeah.
just looking at that clear. Like I love that is one of my favorite places on the planet. But I would have to say Dingle, Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's green and it's overcast. If you kind of think of like green hills on the coast,
Yeah.
overcast, not like not crystal clear water. It's kind of that ocean water. But you kind of got that vibe. But you got these mountains coming out of the water. It's where they filmed some of Star Wars. Like when you got where they're trying to find Luke Skywalker on the new sequels. Yeah, that's Dingle. Just that whole like sheep in the
meadow
fields. Yes, in Ireland. It just that was so cool. And so that's probably would be my official answer.
Did you go to there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to me and Michelle went to Ireland when I was in college. We went on a mission trip and we went to Galway. We went to we did quite a few different places and got to see the Cliffs of Moher right up there as well.
Oh, okay.
And all that kind of stuff. So we've got to experience we climbed Croagh Patrick. This it's a holy Catholic site where apparently St. Patrick cast all the snakes out of Ireland out, and we went on a high pilgrimage day. We're not Catholic or anything, but we got to climb this mountain. Crazy experience. But yeah, we got to do Ireland, and it was beautiful, amazing. Loved it.
Well, we have that booked for us for next year for Adventures by Disney over my birthday. I cannot wait to go there.
I know it. Yes.
So anyhow, that's what I was like. I think you went. I've heard you talk about Dingle, Ireland before because I remember making jokes about Dingle. So anyhow,
yeah,
so mature.
Awesome.
I'm so mature. Okay, so I have always said that these eyes have been blessed by God to see the things that I've seen in my life so far that most people will never see. And I'm so thankful for every experience, for every beautiful place I've been on cruises and being at sea and seeing the sunset go down and all these different things.
Yes.
I would have to say, if I'm going to pinpoint like one thing that I think it was like one of the most beautiful places was we went and had a week-long thing at the Grand St. Lucian in St. Lucia.
Oh,
and shocker, probably to most people who know us, we've never been to Hawaii before. We're going to go there eventually. Don't get on our backs about it. But anyhow, but when we're in St. Lucia, everybody there said this is what Hawaii kind of looks like. And, you're sitting there by this pool and you're surrounded by these beautiful mountains. They're called the Pitons, not the Tetons, but the Piton Mountains. And beautiful, lush greenery everywhere you go. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The weather's beautiful. And, I remember just sitting there, just like taking it in the pool one day. I'm thinking, this is like one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I'm going to say, if I can remember sitting in a place going, God, this is absolutely beautiful. I don't want to leave. It was at St. Lucia for sure.
Awesome, man.
Awesome. Have you been to Hawaii?
Never have. It's like we're going to be going the next couple of years.
Maybe we should all go together.
I would love that. Yeah,
we're doing an official podcast trip. If anybody wants to join us in Hawaii, the Hawaii buy-in is coming in about $10,000. Send it directly to me and Billy. Just kidding. It's $5,000, but still send it directly to me and Billy. All right. Next thing. Let's see. Oh, this one is. Okay. What's the most recent movie that you've seen in the theaters?
Oh.
And I know we have a shared experience on this one.
Yeah,
so,
I think we have the same answer.
Yeah. Am I supposed to go first, or is it you?
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm going to speak for both of us. We just this past weekend saw the brand new movie, The Odyssey, by
That's
Christopher
right.
Nolan, starring Matt Damon and about 20,000 other stars. That was one of the most epic movies I have ever seen in such a long, long time. I mean, just the cinematography of it all. It was shot in what, Billy?
A 70
IMAX?
millimeter IMAX.
Yeah.
The camera that they used, because usually when you film IMAX, it's so loud they have to dub the audio over, but they specially designed this IMAX camera. It was like 300 pounds in a sound box that they were able to do that. And it's a practical movie. It's not heavy on the special effects. Like they're using a 60-foot puppet.
Yeah.
They're using these arms that come down and grab people from the mountain to actually rip people up. Of course they put some VX, some special effects with that. But
right.
they're going, there's a whirlpool. They're creating a whirlpool with jet skis. Like it's a practical movie. It's insane. And the beauty, and it's shot so well, man.
It was. Yeah, I was blown away. It was almost 3 hours long. It did not feel like it. Like I could have watched more of it. I think most people probably in middle school read The Odyssey.
Right.
It's one of those things that was for most people to I can't say watch, read, for God's sake. I can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it was really cool seeing it on the big film. There's been little things people have done with Odyssey over the years, but nothing on this scale.
Not on that
or
scale.
Anything like it. It was just unreal. But one of my favorite things, Billy knows where I'm going with this.
I do. I do know what you're going to say.
I love going to the theater when it's a new release. And now, like, the big thing is they have these special popcorn bins for you to have that, like, commemorate the movie.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to move around the studio here. The first one that I loved the most that I got was during the Fantastic Four, which is the big
I have mine.
Guinness World Record.
He's right there.
Galactus, this massive
Galactus.
one, right?
Yes, there are Galactuses.
And then since I've got a couple Star Wars things, but when I was there and I was in line and I said, Leslie, I have to have this. And she's like, what do you mean you have to have this? And I said, look at this. It's the massive Trojan horse popcorn bucket. And the thing that's cool about it is you can put anything you want in its hole. So it has plenty of space. So you can put candy, dirty laundry, Billy, when the cleaners come, socks, shove them up in there, and close it. But I during the movie, as it got like exciting, I would pump my horse in the air, and like at the very end of that final like fight scene, I was like pumping in the air, and of course Luke and Leslie were looking at me like I was insane. But this is my new horse. This is my new popcorn bucket obsession.
Oh my gosh,
with the Odyssey. Billy, did you see this at your theater? Did they have
no?
One?
Ours just gets the generic. It's our theater's terrible. At least we have an IMAX screen. I mean, it's just a big screen. It's not like an official like 70 millimeter or like how it's just a larger formatted IMAX themed screen. But we did get to watch it with that. But man, I'll tell you something about this movie though. Like, and especially watching all the press, like where the cast come together and do different interviews and just different stories about them. And like you hear about Anne Hathaway talking about how like she wishes that her children would be like Tom Holland, just how sweet he is and how kind of a person he is, and how she wishes that her children would be like that when they grow up, and just that compliment. Or you kind of watch Tom's talk about, they're sitting on the side watching Matt Damon perform in scenes that they're not even in. Yeah. And he looks over and whoever he's standing by, he goes, "That's Jason Bourne." And he's like, "Yes, yes." And just like this different stories like that, it's just, come on. It's a epic war movie. Obviously 3,000 years old. The Odyssey, as far as that goes, but it's crazy. It's a little bit of everything: action, war, love, / horror /
loss
craziness
/ food / pigs If you know,
Pigs.
you know.
Oh my gosh. No,
We'll
yeah,
talk about that some other time.
Yeah, they cut out a lot of stuff from the actual story, obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
it's
some
crazy.
stuff.
There's some stuff.
So yeah, me and Billy had a shared experience, and we
Yeah,
both
the
loved it.
Odyssey. Yeah.
Yes. Quick question to you: what's your favorite thing to do outdoors?
Ooh, I think okay, so I love going walking. I
Yeah.
haven't been able. I will say this has been hard because being a stay-at-home dad, especially during the summer, and it's so hot. It's so hot all day long. It's like
Yeah.
outside. I almost said something inappropriate, but it's very hot outside. Self edit right there. You should be proud.
Good job.
I
am.
It's and the girls and stuff like that haven't been able to walk like I love walking, and just
Right.
to go out and to do different trails and different things around. We have some great greeny trails around town and stuff like that. Once school starts back, to get back after it, I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
How about you?
So, I love being outdoors too. It was a period of my life where I was super into hiking, where it's all I did
Yep.
for exercise. I would hike every single day, and we've talked about
Yep.
this before. So I do. I love being outdoors. I like going for a nice walk. But my favorite thing to do outdoors, though, is just to grill meats. I like grilling have a nice grill going, like having the family
Yep.
over. I mean, even just cooking out, hot dogs and hamburgers, whatever. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
better for me outdoors, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
Is just going out there, firing up the Traeger, have that smoke going in the air. It just gets me. It brings back nostalgia, really. When you think about growing up and the cookouts and that smell of charcoal or lighter fluid,
Yes.
even. And yeah, so it always just puts me in a good mood to, like, every time we're actually home, I grill out at least 2 times a week at minimum.
Right.
The other days Leslie will cook or whatever, but yeah, grilling and chilling, baby.
Grilling and chilling. They say that when guys get to a certain age, you either develop one of two habits. One is you get really into U.S. history, or you get really into smoking meats. And so there you go. There you go.
All right, next one. If you could have any famous person's hair, whose would it be?
Come on now.
So I thought about it. I've seen some people who have like some good, like, longer hair, not like real long, but just like where it's kind of like curly a little bit, like after the maybe like a wavy look. Thinking like Bradley Cooper kind of sometimes,
right?
Like some of that wavy hair. But whose hair I really liked a lot, his style, was Johnny Rose on Schitt's Creek, who's played by what's his name?
Oh,
why am I blanking on his name?
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Eugene Levy.
Levy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He always had this one little part, but his hair would just be coiffed like perfectly up. And he always looked good. He was wearing a suit, usually wearing a suit coat and like a button jacket. And I tried that hairstyle for a while. I just could not get it to do the right thing. And I abandoned it because I had to let my hair grow out for a little bit just for this one thing. But what about you, Billy?
Well,
whose hair would you want?
Oh, I Chris Hemsworth is a great option. Chris Evans as well. Like my hair is so curly and wavy when it kind of just the way it grows. I've never had longer hair because it just kind of grows more in a triangle. So I've always kept it kind of short. It's actually really long right now. I have a hair appointment tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Because it's definitely needed when I don't wear a hat. But I'm watching Troy because I'm on this Odyssey kick.
Yes, so I saw that last night pop up.
And so Brad Pitt, man, he's always had some great hair in all of his films and stuff, like different different styles and stuff. So I'll go with old Bradicus.
Bradicus it is. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people hair I see. I'm very hair envy a lot. All right, so what movie can you quote the most lines from?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And that's saying a lot because I know how big we are into movies.
Oh, dude. Okay. If I had to pick one, I probably quote the most Couples Retreat, Vince Vaughn.
Oh, yes.
John Favreau. I quote, there's so many different things in there. You're a problem. Not the point. You're a problem.
That's one of my favorite like memes or GIFs. Is that one.
Or the one where he's like, is this junk literally out right now? And they're like, yep. All right, now it's a party. I'll say now it's a party all the time. So, so yeah, I quote that movie all the time. Stop smothering me.
I know Leslie will probably correct me and my family when I say this, but the one that I think about a lot, and maybe I don't quote it every day, but I know a lot of the quotes from it, is the movie Tombstone.
Oh
Love that
yeah,
movie. We've talked about this
yes.
before. The I'm your Huckleberry. Love that
Oh
line so much. Like I said, I know a lot of movies and TV shows like Billy, and I think I quote a lot of different random
yeah,
stuff. But I think Tombstone for me is something that I've quoted in the past quite a bit, and something I could think if I'm not pressured in the second to think about every quote, it would probably be one of those movies like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna watch. I might watch that tonight. As a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
there you go.
can't
There
get
you
enough of
go.
it.
That's right.
Last question,
Oh gosh. Okay.
Billy. What was the worst injury you ever had, and how did you get it?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Is that
The
me
worst.
or you?
You go. You go. You know what yours is.
It's the one I just had recently.
Yeah.
That I'm
yeah,
still
you're
dealing
going
with.
through it. You're in it right now.
I've been,
Go for
I've
it.
had a lot of random injuries, stuff that happens, you fall down, bruise
Yes.
yourself, whatever. But the worst one I'm dealing with right now is I'd come back from Paris, our London Paris trip, and there was a class the next day, and I couldn't wait to get in and start teaching again. So I went to that class, taught it. And the classes I teach are pretty intense. So like a lot of high intensity, a lot of up down movements, a lot of just lateral movements and things like that. And about 15 minutes left in this class, I felt something in my knee, kind of like everyone says a pop. I don't know if I heard a pop. I just felt like a lot of sudden pain in my knee that just didn't feel right. Now, granted, when you teach a lot of fitness classes, you exercise a lot, you sore a lot from random things. You can tweak something, right, and not really hurt yourself. You're like, I tweaked my back a little bit or my knee or whatever. So I didn't know what it was, but after I left that class, I started limping, and I could barely walk the next couple of days. It was so painful. It still is painful. Anyhow, I've torn my meniscus, have a little cartilage issues, and it sucks because I'm a very active person and I can't do anything right now with my knee. I can do minimal things. It's not like I have to sit here every day, but most of the time I'm resting my knee under the table right now. I have ice on my knee, icing it and taking care of it. I finally have a surgery coming up in August to get taken care of. I'm highly motivated to get it done with and get back to working out again. But I got to tell you something. When I met with my surgeon who's doing the surgery, he goes, it's not common with people because he's 49. He's like somebody who's older than me because I'm going to be 51 in September. He said, it's not as common with the knee. He goes, what I see people doing in our age group, what's happening the most, Billy, is their Achilles snapping from jumping and stuff because of wear and tear on it over life. And I was like, don't put that in the world. I don't want that to happen. So now I'm gonna be freaking out every time I do it. But gosh, that's probably the worst injury. That's definitely the worst injury I've had that I can remember recently, and I'm going through it and I hate it. So
that's terrible. Yeah. Oh.
What about you, William?
Well, a couple weeks ago, Michelle and I took Chloe and her friend to one of these trampoline parks.
Yeah.
And Michelle jumped into a foam pit thinking it was a big foam pit because they're usually deep. This one was not deep. There was no sign saying there was like just a couple of foams. And so she really kind of jarred herself really bad. And then last night we were roller skating, not me, because I don't want to not be able to move, but our church had like a roller skating night and rented out the rink and stuff. And she busted it, and she is not feeling the greatest today. When you hit a certain age, those type of things, they come with a cost, and she's going through it. But I will say the worst pain that I have ever been in happened Valentine's Day, not this last year, but the year before.
Okay.
I was dragging a stick out to the road that had fallen from a tree in our backyard. And I took a normal step, nothing out of the ordinary. And my back locks up. Like I have never felt, like I've dealt with this particular back injury. I've talked about it multiple times on the podcast, and how I got that injury and everything like that. But so I've been dealt, and it had been better, especially since losing 140 pounds. Because when I have a lot of weight, it gets worse. But this was just I don't know if it was just an off step. I don't know what happened, but it took the breath out of me. I go and I lay down, right, and I've turned on the heating pad Now, the problem was I didn't have a shirt on, and the heating pad did not have its little
cover
on. Yes.
Oh god,
I ended up getting blisters because I could not move. And so it got so hot, I got blistered. I'm scarred. I'm still scarred, probably for life, on my back from this thing. But that wasn't even just the injury itself. And I'm laying in bed, and then I can't get up, and so I slide out of bed onto the floor.
And talked about this before.
I cannot stand up.
Yeah,
Michelle's in the house. Like, I'm watching Alabama just get dominated in basketball on the projector in my room.
Yeah.
And I cannot get up. And then I'm like almost in tears because I'm freaked out that I can't stand up. I'm in pain. And I'm like having to call my wife, who I don't know can get me up because, I'm still 350 pounds, at that point. Yeah. And so I was like, hey, babe, we had this like sturdy chair that I had gotten a long time ago when I was doing Diamond Dallas Page's yoga type stuff.
Yeah.
I needed like a sturdy chair to do that. And I was like, can you bring me that? Because I knew it I could. And so finally got up using that. Terrible pain. And she had to go to the Publix grocery store and buy me a cane. And so I had the cane. And then that next Monday, they gave me a steroid shot and some muscle relaxers. Mm-hmm. And I've never had a shot feel so good in my life.
Yeah.
And what was so crazy was we were all leaving, you, me, everybody. Yeah. We had a cruise like 4 days after this happened.
Yeah.
That, I'm like, oh my gosh, this was something we had been looking forward to. The girls were going to miss school. We got airplane tickets. We have a cruise paid for. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
And, thank the Lord that shot was a godsend. And so
I remember you were worried about being on a cane during the cruise, and then we had a lot of jokes about you being like a pimp with your cane, and trying to make it lively, but still.
But it was one of those, Carl Henderson kind of canes with the multi prongs on the bottom.
Did you put tennis balls on them too?
I should have.
You should have, to be in the moment, right?
God bless. But
that's hilarious.
Yeah, that was it, man. It was not good. Not good.
Well, guys, this could go on forever, and I hate that we have to do it during the summer short series, but we do. We want to keep it shortish for you. I had fun doing these. I want to do more when we get back to a regular episode. We have to do a longer one.
Sure.
We can bust out a ton of questions, but This was so much fun. I hope you guys had fun. Billy, where can they tell us about their fun and how much they enjoy our podcast?
Yeah, head over to Facebook. Leave us a message. Leave us a comment. Obviously, hit follow. I mean, you should do that first. Yeah, hit follow and then do all those things.
Do all the things.
Yeah, and then we're also on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can go leave us some love there, hit follow, and all the things, or go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star written review. That helps us get the word out, and that would mean the world to us if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. So,
we appreciate you if you did, and if you didn't, we still appreciate you. But please, just go do it. Just do it. You'll feel better about your life.
Do it.
Get it off your chest. Just go do it. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode today, and we can't wait to have you back next time for yet another amazing episode of All the Everything Podcast. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.